Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhome's Devon branch, and on this chilly but very nice early December 2022 day, we are doing a quick video on this freshly purchased Elddis Majestic 125. So by freshly purchased, I mean freshly purchased by us. We purchased this lovely bit of second-hand stock yesterday. Market's still really good for popular models like this, so modern, good condition. This one's a one-owner van and compact. So the Elddis Majestic range, or the Majestic range, they're a dealer special done for Marquis, and they're a heavily upgraded version of the Elddis Accordo. But what they did was they threw every known optional extra, including extras that weren't even on the options list, at them as standard. So these are a lot more expensive than an Accordo, but dripping in spec. So the 125 is a 6-metre narrow body van. Now by narrow body, if I stand down the side of it, draw a line up, you can see the widest point on this is the cab. The body is the same, of the conversion is the same width as that. So that is the same width exactly as a Fiat Ducato van conversion. However, if I draw my line up here, you can see all the extra space you've gained in a compact coach build, which doesn't look a lot, but it makes all the difference. You've got full depth cupboards, they are warmer because you've not got the sliding doors, you've got a proper caravan airtight door, and they're made of insulation, so there's a lot to be said for an equal compact coach build. So measurement wise, she's 5.99 metres long, that's about 19'6", I think, in old money. Body width is 2.05, widest point is the mirror tips when they're folded at 2.2. Height, it's a smidgen taller than a van conversion, but only just, so maybe 2.8 metres. And you look at that auto trail here, you can see it's a lot narrower than that. And when you're going down the country lanes, it's the width that makes the difference. So Elddis, they're part of the Heimer group, who are German, renowned for building some of the world's best motorhomes. They bought Explorer Group, Elddis and Compass in 2017, 18, and yeah, Britain's second biggest motorhome manufacturer. So this 125 is a low transverse fold-away fixed bed to the rear with a front half dinette. It's a 3-berth with 4 seat belts. It's 3.5 tonnes. You can drive it on your car licence. Based on the Peugeot Boxer, which you can see is basically the same as the Fiat Ducato. That's a Fiat Ducato, that's a Peugeot Boxer, all built in the Fiat factory, but the Peugeot uses its own engine. Now this is a 2018, this would make it the super smooth, super quiet, very economical 2 litre. The Majestics had the larger horsepower one of them, and you're going to ask me how many horsepower that was, and I think it was about 160. Don't hold me to that. The standard was 130. I think the bigger 2 litre was a 160. It didn't need the extra power. These are really light. 2.7 tonne as it stands, 2,750. You've got massive payload, really good fuel economy. It's probably 250 kilos lighter than that van conversion, if not more, and that really helps on the economy side of things. So they're all silver, metallic silver, fully colour coded. You've got LED daytime running lights as well, really smart. You've got nice 15-inch Peugeot alloy wheels, colour coded door handles. It's a great looking van. This one's literally just come in, we've not cleaned it, but it's a very clean and tidy one owner from new van. It's really nice this. It's been used, but it's been well serviced and well looked after. And if I was buying a motorhome, I'd rather have one that's been used regularly rather than sat on a drive somewhere. So we've got a burst proof locked habitation door with a window. We've got a Dometic wind out awning, fridge vents for your 3-way fridge freezer, double glazed windows, awning light on the outside, and we've got some of the the awning was an extra, but that was standard with Majestics. We've got an outside gas barbecue point, which is great. Mains hookup, single leisure battery in there, and then there's a large solar panel on the roof. Coming around the back here, we've got a really nice tow bar there. So these have got a tow bar specifically made for these, so that's about an £800 option. Really good for putting electric bikes on a bike rack. Up high, you've got a high level reversing camera, which you can adjust the angle of. This is set to look far back at the moment, so you can use it when you're driving. And at the back, you've got a rear storage locker, which gives you access to underneath the bed on the inside. Now it's not a high bed, so it's not a full height garage. So you've got a lower, easier access bed. But you've got a huge storage locker, as you can see underneath of that. It's really big. That's your front bed infill cushion. Leave that at home if you're not using the front bed. Oh, pull that back down again. They've replaced the original rather rubbish plastic catch with a magnetic one to hold that up. There is a little bit Just a little bit of a rub there, which is probably where the handlebar for a bike on the bike rack has rubbed against it, but that's the only mark on it really. It's in really good condition. You've got a gas locker here for two 6 or 7 kilo colour gas bottles. That's locked up at the moment. And then coming down this side, you've got your cassette toilet locker, drain points for your fresh and waste water tank. The winter pack is standard on Majestic, so that means you've got heated and insulated water tanks, so they won't freeze up in prolonged spells of sub-zero weather, which is really good. Fresh water fill up point there, and an external shower, which is dead handy if you've got dogs or you want to hose your bike off or something outside, you've been to the beach, that just plugs into there. Looking at the cab specs, so these Majestics had the highest cab spec of any of these. So you've got standard Remis blinds on the side and the windscreen window. You've got steering wheel controls for your Bluetooth DAB stereo sat-nav system. That's got TomTom European mapping. We've got auto headlights. You've got the mirror mounted reversing camera monitor up there, which is really good. And instead of manual air conditioning, you've got climate controlled air conditioning as well, so they were really top specs. You got bigger engine, you also got the panoramic skylight as well, so yeah, mega spec, bigger engine, auto headlights, the LED running lights, the alloys, the metallic paint, all the standard amongst the many other options. The awning was standard, the solar panel was standard, all of these things are optional on the cheaper one. So yeah, it's a fully loaded bit of kit this. It's had a couple of habitation services, it's had an engine service. We'll give it a habitation service and an engine service before we let it leave. So you've got a couple of storage bits in the door there. These are based, I believe, on the Tempo Libero motorhome version of the Peugeot Boxer. So you've got, instead of an external step, you've got a built-in step, which is easier, less likely to break, or it won't break. Fly screen door, and you come straight into a front European style half dinette lounge. So we've got twin swivel cab seats underneath that nice panoramic skylight with a bit of storage around. Two-tone cabinet work with some nice curved look to it. TV aerial up there. TV aerial actually the customers did take off, so we'll replace that before it goes out with a new TV aerial. Took it off due to height underneath a carport, something like that, I'm not sure, but there was a reasoning for it, but that will be replaced. You got the central cup holders there in the cab, and then you've got two forward facing seat belted seats. Now this slides out using the cab seat for your feet into a small and slightly lumpy single bed, but it will do a good job for a kid anyway, in fairness, so it's not an adult single bed. So there you've got a small occasional table that you can use, or underneath the bed back there you've got the rest of the table. So if you want to make it into a bigger table, simply clip that onto that, and then you can have 3 or 4 people sat around for dining purposes. Nice carpets all the way through. We've got a 3-way fridge freezer, so it runs on gas if you're not hooked up, mains if you are hooked up, 12 volt off the engine when you're driving. Full width freezer, that's in fantastic condition. A couple who've had this say they have used it. It's done 30,000 miles because they used to go off and tour Spain in it. Which is exactly what I would do if I had one of these and I was sort of retired as well. But it's in fantastic condition. Upholstery's in really nice condition. Couple of sort of little marks on the cab seats, but that's all. Doesn't smell of smoke or dog. If it's had a dog in it, you wouldn't know. As I say, they've looked after it really well. So you've got flip up worktop there. Combined oven and grill at a decent height, along with a high level factory fitted microwave. 3 gas burners on the hob, 1 mains electric when you're hooked up. Got a nice deep sink with a clip-on draining board, which just clips on there. Loads of plug sockets, so double USBs, and 2 mains there as well, which is nice. Then you've got downlighters, blinds and fly screens as you'd expect on all the windows. As you come in the door, you've got a dead easy control panel. Oh, I love these control panels. No stupid touch screens. Simple buttons to do your lights, your outside light, your water pump, your tank heaters to stop your water from freezing up, master switch to knock everything off as you go out, and a gauge for how much is in your leisure battery and how much is in your water tank. So easy. Underneath of that is your heater controls. So this is a Whale system, so it doesn't run on whale blubber, that would be very inhumane, but Whale are a Northern Irish company and they do a combined heating and hot water system. They say it heats up quicker than the Truma system, and it also takes up less space as well. So this runs off gas or mains electric. It heats your hot water and it heats your van. These are grade 3 fully winterized, so they can maintain plus 15 inside when it's minus 20 outside, and still be fully functional, and that's sufficient for pretty much anything I would ever do with a van anyway. So we've got some extra kitchen storage in here. We've got some high level kitchen storage up here with some plate racks and things in. You've got your microwave, smaller skylight above there, full height wardrobe. Now previous owners have shelved this out. Now these are completely removable, so you can remove the whole frame, nothing is screwed in, so you can either use it as shelves or you could put it back as a hanging rail. You could take all that out, leave it there, whatever. We'll leave it there, but if you want it taken out, we'll take it out. But personally I think it's a nice thing to have. Now into the bedroom area, so you can completely segregate and have a huge amount of storage accessible from inside or out. And come bedtime, so I'm just going to climb under here and do this. You've got a really big, really long, transverse, low fixed bed. High level storage cupboards while we're back here all the way around for all your clothes and things. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, along with your big wardrobe. Get out again there. Just drop the other one down. I was going to do this before I started the video, but I thought it'd be nice to see the bed up so you can see the massive amount of storage you've got. But even with the bed down, you can see there's tie down points under there as well. You've still got a really big bit of storage space. That's it. There we go. So you've got a nice memory foam mattress. There are a couple of marks on that. We'll replace this for you if you wish. I haven't pushed that down properly, but you can see the size of the mattress. It's really, really big. That all down. But yeah, it's a big old mattress. You've got an opening window at one end as well. And yeah, all of those nice big opening skylight on top. High level lights over there as well. Yeah, it's a really, really nice, big and low bed in a 6-metre van with plenty of floor space. Bathroom, just a wet room bathroom, and these is what you'd expect. So you've got a skylight for ventilation, nice freestanding basin as is the fashion, shower tray, shower hose is separate from the tap, and then a good size cassette chemical toilet there. These did come with a shower curtain to go across there. It might still be with the van somewhere. So it's in really, really good condition. Been used, been well looked after. Price is $48,995. That's very competitive, very, very competitive. Internet price check the price of these. You won't find another one for that price. It's a 68 plates. That either means it's very early 2019, so either January or February 19, or tail end of 2018. It's an Elddis Majestic 125, and it's in stock with us now at $48,995 at Highbridge Motorhomes, Devon. So we are here basically. So that's us. So you can call us on 01626 832 792. If we're busy doing videos, either leave an answer phone message or even better, ring the mobile number 07432 662 558. That would get straight through to myself or one of my colleagues. Check us out on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website, or come and visit us at Highbridge Caravan Centre, Team Grace, Newton Abbot, Devon. We're just off the A38 South Devon Expressway between Exeter and Plymouth. That's the busiest dual carriageway in South Devon, just after the M5 ends. We're very easy to get to. We've got 2 branches as well. And ask us about this lovely, lovely Elddis Majestic 125. Thank you very much. Goodbye.